Promotions brings to you Rage in the Cage 33. We'd like to introduce, on their way to the cage right now, our color guard, presented by Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drums out of Gates, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drums.
Ready? At the halt. 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and join Olivia Maturo for the singing of the Canadian and American national anthems.
Why So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Rage the Cage 33 here, Rochester, New York. We're here at the Tim Hortons Iceplex. My name is Dwayne Crespo, and beside me is my co-host for the evening.
Inside by you, man. Man, it's a great night here at Rage the Cage 33. And look, man, 5 title fights. We got 4 title fights back to back when it comes to MMA, dude. And these are going to be some bangers.
Let's talk about our main event. Our last fight of the evening here in MMA. We have a 135 MMA championship with Mason Lewis versus Santino Tabia. And there's a lot of heartbreak for Santino in this fight because he was our former champion and didn't lose the fight to lose his championship.
Yeah, man, he's kind of in that Dominic Cruz situation right there, where he was in the UFC. He didn't lose his belt in the cage.
Are you ready? That's not loud enough. I said, are you ready? Full Contact Promotions brings to you Rage in the Cage 33. It is sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. Your event supervisor for this evening is the ISKA National Director, the immortal Joe Wall. Your judges are Scott McCovey, Jacob Grayton, Gary King, and Elwin Roberts. Your referees are Todd Anderson, Josh Amato, and John Marcone. Your timekeeper and scorekeeper is Jackie Anderson, and your doctor at Cape Side is Dr. Keith Grams. Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight this evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 130-pound kickboxing division. Introducing first, making his way to the cage from Fredonia, New York, he is the sideshow, Cameron DeLau.
Cameron DeLau coming in right now. DeLau's making his debut.
We got the junior fights here for the 130-pound junior fights here. Obviously, Cameron DeLau coming into the cage here. To everyone who's watching this live on Millions, and also our first 2 fights live here on YouTube. Thanks for watching at Full Contact, and we got a great night here, starting with our first fight of the night, our juniors.
Yeah, man. So we got Peyton Fitzsimmons, Cameron DeLau, and look, man. First of all, you're gonna see this little QR code that's gonna pop up on the bottom side of your screen. You know, go ahead, take a picture of that, click that, go get the actual pay-per-view, because these first 2 fights are free for you here on YouTube. And you get to see 2 new upcomers coming up in FCB.
And we're talking about there's a junior fight, so they're under 18, and that really doesn't mean nothing if you've seen our past events. the juniors show up a lot. They definitely have a lot of heart when they come here in the cage, and they're going to put fireworks for you, especially for the viewers here on YouTube watching for free. Again, use that QR code, watch us live on millions.com.
Hey, look, it's free, and then when you go to Millions, basically free too. So, yeah, go ahead. You scan that QR code.
And his opponent fighting in the red corner out of Niagara Falls, New York. He is the Possum, Peyton Fitzsimmons.
Making his way to the cage here is a Peyton Fitzsimmons fighting out of Fight Sports Training Center. And hey, he's 17 years old. Again, this is junior fight under 18. He actually turns 18 years old in 6 days.
Oh, man. It's either he's really lucky or he's really upset right now. I'm not exactly sure.
He's just happy to have his last junior fight out of the way. And then he's straight up adulthood in 6 days.
Yeah, man, and your record just restarts. So that's a great thing.
Yep, and representing Fight Sports out of Canada, big gym culture over there. He's actually getting a tattoo of the gym's logo on his calf when he turns 18.
That sounds like some Charles Oliveira stuff, man. You know, Oliveira's got the tattoo on his neck. Man, look, I'm scared of tattoos.
You're scared of tattoos? I got a couple, nothing big, but I definitely got a couple.
Yeah.
Hey, he told me to, hey, shout out his Instagram so you can watch his tattoo when he gets it, Peyton Fitz __. The kid is coming up the right way, and look at him with the swagger as he walks here into the cage. Been fighting since 2nd grade, training-wise, so we're excited to see his debut here.
Yeah, he's coming out of Fight Sports. Fight Sports has some great guys.
This first bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the junior kickboxing division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Fredonia, New York, representing Elevation Combat Sports. He's 16 years old, standing at 5'6", official weight 130 pounds. He is Cameron Sideshow Dulon. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner and hailing from Niagara Falls, New York, representing Fight Sport Training Center. He is 17 years old, standing at 5'9", official weight 129 pounds. He is Peyton, the Possum Fitzsimmons. The referee for this contest is Josh Amato.
That's the man, Dan Patrick. The ring announced for tonight, and every time.
Get the here's voice up. Junior 130-pound K1 here, Peyton Fitzsimmons versus Cameron Dulon here, and straight out the gate they're throwing hands and heat immediately.
We've seen Fitzsimmons before. Oh, nice back kick right there from Dulon.
Did you hear that echo throughout the stadium on the first kick? To everyone watching this free on YouTube, this is the pace that we have all night, especially when you talk about junior fighters.
This is K1, so it's clinch, one strike, and you got to let go.
This is a junior fight, so we got the headgear here, the fighter safety at the end of the day, but look at the skill level from these young fighters, under 18, but definitely throwing all different weapons.
Fitzsimmons out there, he's up on the orthodox.
Great back kick there by Dulon.
Good right here and there by Peyton.
Nice straight, the layout.
It's interesting to see these young fighters here, especially when we talk about we have orthodox versus southpaw here in our first fight. Who could get a better edge off that lead leg there, and they're both standing in the pocket.
Like I said, we've been seeing Fitzsimmons switch stances a lot, and now it looks like he's in his go-to stance, right? In orthodox, because a lot of people tend to, you know, they want to switch stances and things like that. But when stuff starts to hit the fan, you start to just do what's, you know, comfortable to you.
I like the pressure early that we're seeing here from Fitzsimmons. He put him on the cage there. Unfortunately, he did get the low blow there that slowed down his momentum. But we could see a good picture-perfect way for him to fight right now with that pressure off the cage.
Yeah, it looks like DeLeo. He's got a big red mark on his torso right now.
Yeah, his left rib.
Yeah.
And you get 5 minutes, obviously, for recovery for the cup here. It looks like Payne is relatively okay. We're just playing right now. Again, it's weird to slow down the momentum when you had that great pressure on the cage. He's doing really well of putting him there. And I would have loved to just, you know, kind of like go with it even though you're hurt, because the fight could have been finished right there. Again, back to the pressure there with Payton.
The pressure there. I mean, he came out like bat out of heck. Oh man, they're throwing.
If I'm Cameron and we're slugging it there, we got to do that in the center.
All right.
Great first round there of this junior K1 fight. If you're watching this on YouTube, scan that QR code in the bottom right corner to bring you to the live to watch the fights here on Millions.co. We have a long card here. Rage's Cage 33.
5 title fights.
5 title fights, 20 fights total. It's definitely a lot of action. Scan that and tune in with us on Millions. Hey, so looking at this fight right now, you have Cameron having a lot of pressure off the cage here. We need his corner to tell him, hey, we got a circle. I'm okay with you brawling and the aspect of slugging with them, but just start turn back to the center so we could get you to have these good moments.
Yeah, and I feel like Fitzsimmons right now, he's doing good. He's putting the pressure on, but you know, DeLeo's also kind of returning too. So I mean, it was a close match so far. I can't even tell which one's gonna get.
We're about to start the second round here. I give a little edge, obviously, to Payton Simmons because when we talk about pressure is definitely a lot here in K1, and he's definitely put him against the cage here. Great teeth there by.
But Fitzsimmons is just closing the distance, and like he does not care about what's coming at him.
Great left hand by Cameron. We're seeing a lot of good clinch knees from Fitzsimmons in this K1 setup.
They're trying to go back to the well there. You know, certain techniques like that, you only can go one so many times.
Good right hand there by Van.
Oh.
Again, we're seeing them both slow, but we need Cameron to kind of like circle out to get back to the center. It's okay to brawl, but not against the cage. You're having a lot of success with Payton to keep him there. Great teep by Cameron.
You know, Fitzsimmons is out here, man. He's putting a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
You almost forget they're under 18.
He's got 6 days.
Yeah, Payton got 6 days. He ain't a grown man yet. Good pressure by Payton. Like, he's really walking down. Good inside leg kick by Cameron. Timed it well. Great back kick by Cameron. There's a lot of power from the young man. Good knee back. Ooh, we got ourselves a fight.
Fitzsimmons is going back forward off of that, man. I felt like that back kick to his abdomen really sucked. Oh my goodness, that was a snappy too.
Last 10 seconds here in the second round. Good left hand there by Cameron. The back kick's there. He keeps looking for it.
It's there.
Let's look at the replay here. A lot of action. Got the right hand there by Payton Simmons, and just look at them brawl right there on the cage on both sides.
I feel like Fitzsimmons kind of took this round a little bit more, but DeLeo actually kind of pushed a little bit more of a pace too.
And we can't forget that back kick. That back kick that Cameron landed. I think we're about to see it. Yeah, perfectly walked it forward and timed that back kick and then a head kick right after it. So big moments from both sides. I did have a little edge on the first round for Payne, but honestly, it could have gone any way there for the second round, in my opinion, only because we've seen more activity out of Cameron.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know, Fitzsimmons, he was doing this thing. I think he just kind of just made it a little bit more this round. But then, like I said, we've seen DeLeo kind of actually put more strikes into play.
Third and final round coming here in our 130-pound junior K1 fight. Peyton Fitzsimmons versus Cameron DeLeo. If you're watching this on YouTube, the first 2 fights are free on YouTube. Scan that QR code and watch the fights here on Million for the rest of the night.
That cool little code that's on the bottom left of the screen. Oh.
Good left hand. Really left hand by Cameron. We're seeing a lot of power from Cameron.
He's trying to get a knockdown. He's overusing that back kick. He's going to the well one too many times with that.
Hey, you're talking about a younger kid. Also, you landed once really well. You saw how he landed in the last round.
I mean,
and now he just wants to spam it.
There's been a couple times where he's landed it. But once he starts to, you know, kind of get up these ranks, you know, you're only going to have so many windows of opportunity to throw
Good body kick by Payne. Kind of hear the corner for Payne to Fitzsimmons say do it again, the body kick, because the body kick is there. You're seeing a lot of success in the power there. Especially look at Cameron. He's kind of comfortable on the cage. You should not be comfortable on the cage. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, he's finding a way to circle back out. I think when he runs his film back, his corner's going to kind of let him know that's what he needs to do.
He's definitely using that comfortability to land that left
knee right to the sternum there.
Cameron's definitely using that comfortability to land that left hook, but hey, you can't headhunt, especially this late in the fight.
I think he's trying to find finish.
Body works better. Body works better, but you kind of see like he's gassed right now, and Payne's definitely using the counter because he's over. Seeing a little fatigue factor out of this fight, and definitely blood in the water. If he continues
10 seconds left in this fight. Inside boxing by these two right here. Clinch work.
And it is all over there for our 130-pound K1 junior fight, under 18. Great. A lot of heart from these kids, man. And almost not a kid in Payton. 6 days, his birthday. I think he won this fight, especially with that 10-8 round there in that final round. So we can see him end his junior career on the right footing.
Yeah, we'll see what's
10 days notice. You got Payton Fitzsimmons right in front of us right now saying he 10 days notice he got the victory.
10 days notice.
Yo, we love to see that, man. Hey, look at him right now, 10 days notice. His last 6 days being a junior, taking this fight, and against a very tough opponent with good, heavy hands.
Yeah, why not take it and get the experience, get one more fight in, and then he's up there with the big guys next show.
Yep, clean record.
Fresh, brand new record.
I would say I love, so far from Payton, what I love to see in this fight was the pressure he had. He definitely did a very good experience on putting against the cage, and I think that got him victory.
All
We'll
right,
see what the
after
officials
3
do.
hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges they scored the fight 29-27 in favor of your winner. Out of the red corner, Payton the Pastor Fitzsimmons.
Yeah. So it looks like Leo did get one of those rounds. Yeah, Payton ended up, getting the win.
And again, I think it went down to the pressure there. You kind of saw most of the fight, Cameron, with his back against the cage. And if most of the fight, that's how you are, we're pretty sure that you're going to get your
All right, this
your phone's
time,
getting
all MMA fighters that are here in the crowd, all MMA fighters, please head upstairs for credentials.
And we can see right here,
and the rules
behind
meeting.
us, our
Anyone
winner,
fighting
Peyton
MMA
Fitzsimmons, gonna
tonight,
walk right behind us.
Head up to the room upstairs for the rules meeting. Thank you.
Great job, Ed. Great job, buddy. Yeah, good job, Ed. A lot of fights here later today in Rage the Cage 33 here at the Tim Horton Iceplex here in Rochester, New York. To the viewers watching on YouTube, that was your first free fight out of 2. Use that QR code to watch the rest of the fights. We have a bunch of bangers here.
Next, we got Dominic Lowe versus Adrian Sirianni.
Interesting about that fight coming up here.
This next bout is also scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 130-pound junior kickboxing division. Making his way to the cage out of Niagara Falls, New York, he is King Adrian Sirianni.
Adrian Sirianni coming to the cage. Interesting as he represents Fight Sport, the same gym that we just saw a second ago with Peyton Fitzsimmons winning. And interesting enough, Adriani actually, he's fighting Dominic Lowe, who Peyton, his last fight was against Dominic Lowe. So you got to see your training partner fight your opponent, and then you saw your training partner do well 30 seconds before you're fighting. That could be a lot of good here for your fight.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. We got some inside, we got an inside scoop. So, see how that's going to work out for him in this match.
And you got a couple walks here for obviously the fight team of Canada. I know they had 3 kickboxing here tonight, 2 in a row here as we see the hype Adrian walking here to the cage. Super excited to be here and super excited to put on a show for Washington.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Auburn, New York, he is Dominic Lowe.
They're both coming out to 56. We got Dominic Lowe making his way in. You see he's got Nate Smith in his corner and Randy Smith. You know, you get to have some guys that fight at a pretty good level in the training room, which makes you better.
Definitely makes you better. And we talk about combat recovery a lot here in Full Contact. They have a lot of walks here tonight. Definitely a boxing heavy gym with the hands, so we're going to see a lot more even from the young kid and Dominic here. Again, this is a junior fight, under 18, but that don't mean nothing to these guys. There's a lot of heart out there.
Yeah, I think in this fight we're going to see a lot of pace. You're going to see a lot of back and forth. I don't think anybody's going to per se wilt. And if somebody quits, it's like it's going to be forced. Somebody's butt's going to have to get shut off.
Dominic makes the cage here.
This next bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the junior kickboxing 130-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's got a record of 1-0. He is 17 years old, hailing from Niagara Falls, New York. He represents Fight Sport Training Center, standing at 5'11", official weight of 128 pounds. He is King Adrian Sirianni. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing combat recovery, hailing from Auburn, New York. He's 16 years old with a record of 2-1. He stands at 5'8", official weight 130.5 pounds. He is Dominic Lowe. Referee for this contest is Todd Anderson.
Second fight of the evening, another 130-pound junior K1 fight. Dominic Lowe versus Adrian Sirianni. First round.
Ready?
feel like a feel out process.
Yeah, I feel like both of these guys are definitely going to push the pace for the Croatian.
Body kick there by Donald Love. Right hand by.
Nice switch kick high. Sirianni. Switch back to the southpaw stance.
Good check hook there by Adrian. We're seeing a lot of skill out of Adrian. In and out, circling on both stances. Kind of dictating how this pace is going on the pressure. Good right hand by Dominic.
Good body kick right there. Sirianni. Check right hook.
Set the back. Good job, but regains the center. To the viewers watching on YouTube, this is your second fight of the 2 free fights on YouTube. We're bringing it to millions.co right after this K1 fight. Good shoot by Adrian. Scan that barcode in that bottom corner there to bring you straight to millions.co to watch non-stop action.
Sirianni's already got a bit of a leak out the nose right now.
10 seconds left.
6 seconds, see what happens. That's pretty hard to judge right there. I mean, we've seen Sirianni kind of play on his back foot and kind of play around the cage. And Lowe was kind of going forward, but Sirianni was also landing some good shots. When you look at the damage, Sirianni's got a little bit more damage right now.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing the blood coming, leaking a little bit out of Adriani. It's definitely a close fight. I don't know how you score this. As like a judge, what do you see more important in this K1 fight? Pressure or the level changes on the striking? We had definitely levels from Adrian in and out on circling, but the pressure heavy of Dominic Lowe, that could be a factor as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think right now what's going to have to happen is I think Sirianni kind of has to find his space, but I don't think you can just sit there and stop in front of Dominic Lowe. I think Dominic will take advantage of that and kind of just be in front of him. I think Sirianni can still keep moving around and kind of find the center and go for it when he needs to.
Couldn't have said it better. Second round about to be on his way in his 130-pound junior K1 bout. Dominic Lowe versus Adrian Sirianni. Dominic in red, Adrian in the blue tape. Really walking him down. These kids are hitting so hard.
We're seeing right now with Sirianni, like he gives, but he gives away the space after he gives it.
Great walk-in jab, switch kick, and then Dominic tried to do his own, but it didn't work out. I've seen a lot of variety from Adrian. If only he had the pressure forward to kind of help him here. Dominic is having a lot of success with his right hand as well as hand.
Dominic's not doing anything spectacular. He's using all the meat and potatoes. 100%. 1s, 2s, low kicks.
Good left hook there by Dominic. As he walks him down here to the cage right in front of us.
Like when you get to a spot like that on the cage where you got somebody backed up like that, that's a time to take advantage. I mean, you very much when you see at the highest level, you see Elias Poria, that's his whole game plan. Get you by the cage and get you out of there.
There's something
nice combination right there for Sirianni.
There's something better about just being simple in a kickboxing fight, like the meat and potatoes, like you're saying. Just a simple 1-2 leg kick. That could go a long way here. We're seeing a lot of variety of Adrian, but Dominic having a lot of success with the right hand. So simple. Go leg kick by Adrian.
It looks like Lowe is just a little bit more hand dominant right now.
Coming out of that boxing gym, the combo recovery does make sense. Good body kick there by Adrian.
Nice combination from low.
2 rounds down. 1 round to go here in our 130 Junior K1. If you're watching this live on YouTube, scan that QR code in the bottom corner to bring you to the full card on millions.co. This is our last free fight here on YouTube. We're going to be back streaming on the rest of the event in millions.co, so scan that QR code.
Right there, millions.co. Best streaming service out there. YouTube is the second best right now because it doesn't have all the good fights. The good fights are going to be on millions.
Yep, definitely give us a follow on millions.co. Also our Instagram, YouTube, subscribe to Full Contact Promotions to watch our later events, and also on our Instagram to watch the upcoming fighters do well, as you've been seeing here in our 3rd and final round.
Sweating some water may got on the ground, had to clean that up.
But 2 rounds in a row, they know what they're doing, a little slow cake.
A little Yoel Romero action.
Yeah, for sure. 3rd and final round coming here in our Junior K1 130 pound. Dominic Lowe versus Adrian Sirianni. About Anderson TV starts the action here. I definitely have it 1-1 in this fight, so let's see if the corners give good advice for both sides to be a lot more active here in this 3rd round.
But they're getting right to it. That's 1-2
Good
low.
step. 1-2 went out.
Nice question mark kick right there for Sirianni.
We're seeing Adrian walk down Dominic Moore. Definitely got some advice from his corner to, hey, we got you the pressure this 3rd round. We have some pressure. Definitely doing a lot of success on this pressure clinch here from Adrian. So great changeup from the coach team out at fight school.
Trying to set up that head kick, putting the lead hand out there, he's posting, and throwing a high kick behind it.
Yeah, that fake frame did a lot of wonders though in the knee, so that's really clever out of Sirianni and blue corner.
And that's a nice combination right there from Lowe. Then there's a return from Sirianni. Sirianni's now pushing the pace, going towards the cage.
Good switch knee there by Adrian. 20 seconds left of our 3rd and final round here.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we got to see who wins it. The last 30 seconds. Oh, good connection right there. 10 seconds. Let's see who goes for it. Whoa. Oh, good uppercut hook from Lowe. Nice straight.
All over here, 3rd and final round of this junior fight.
I don't know how you grade that.
I would have a little more pressure to Adrian. I don't know how the first 2 rounds were, but I think that Adrian had a solid 3rd and final round here. Definitely could go his way.
Yeah.
This is your chance to grab that QR code here on the bottom right corner on YouTube to bring you to the Millions fights, millions.co, to watch the rest of our event on Millions. Look at Dominic here with this camera angle of how beat up he is on his body, nose, everything. Both sides definitely gave heart in this fight. And again, they're not 18. They're kids. They ain't grown men yet.
Yeah, man.
You see Adrian smiling at the, showing off his tattoo out there for the crowd here for the pay-per-view. I wish I had a story on the tattoo. I don't, but it definitely means a lot to him if he's pointing it out. Definitely a close fight. I really don't see how you could get the decision here, but we're about to bring you to our official decision. Bring you cage side to our ring announcer, Dan Kirkpatrick.
For 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges have scored the fight in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the blue corner, King Adrian Sirianni.
Yeah, so we got Adrian Sirianni with the W, man, and he's walking out here, and I'm gonna be happy to see him in his next bout. See what's next for him. But I know what's next for y'all. We're gonna send you out of here on YouTube, and we're gonna go to millions.com. So make sure you got that QR code. You made that order, and we'll see you over there. And everybody that's watching on YouTube, see you.